Hey guys, welcome to our review of the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller. This is the best controller Microsoft has crafted and retails for $149.99. Now before you think, wow, this is too expensive, let's just go over some of the unique details of this controller. You can see first off, two different size thumbsticks because I can swap them out. Everything is swappable in this controller, and I like the black and silver look. Now you've got, of course, your bumpers, your triggers right there, and that green button is your sync button. Now below at the back here, you see a few more things in this controller. You've got paddles there, which you can actually program buttons to, and you've got level control. So what that does is, as you can see with each one, so on the right thumbstick there, I can push all the way down, and on the left I can pretty much tap as a trigger, which is nice. It's nice that you have some of those capabilities built into this controller. Now those paddles also are easily swappable. You can either leave them on or take them out, which is nice, and they've made it and crafted in such a way that's really easy for you to actually do that because it's held by magnets. Look, again, the process is really simple. It's really easy to pop them out and keep them aside, or you can actually leave them on if you choose to. I prefer to take them off because I don't use them a lot unless if I'm playing certain games. So for me, most of the time I have them off, but again, it all depends on your playing style. Of course, you've got the headphone jack and the port there for your stereo headset adapter if you want to use one of those. Now, the other thing to note is that the battery bay actually uses regular AA batteries. So this does not use rechargeable batteries, and also doesn't fit third-party rechargeable battery kits. Just the play and charge kit will actually fit in there. Now, taking a closer look at the controller face, you've got your thumbsticks, XYBA buttons, you've got profile switches 1 and 2. You can actually have preset profiles, so you can actually switch between profiles for your games. Now you can swap out the thumbsticks, the D-pad. Those are swappable, as well as also removing the paddles from the back, and it's really easy. Again, just pop it out. It's that simple. Pop it out there again. That's simple. Same thing with the D-pad. Pop that. Done. It's held by magnets, but it's not constricting, so it doesn't feel like it's tough or tied in. And then even taking out again those paddles at the back, it's really nice. The other thing to mention this controller is the weight. It feels really comfortable. It's got a heftier weight to it. Just feels much better than the standard Xbox controller, which I think is nice. And you can see it here looking at just the controller itself and its main units. Now it comes with a carrying case, and that carrying case also has, of course, the docks for all your different attachments. You've got 2 extra regular sized thumbsticks with just a flat matted finish, and then you've got the elongated thumbsticks here, which you can switch out to, and I'm actually going to switch out to the standard size. And you've got that diamond D-pad, which should help you with fighting games. Now in my experience, it's been okay with fighting games. Still not superb, but I think it's actually an improvement. Now popping those attachments in is really simple. Again, just dropping it, the magnet takes hold, and again, done. Your controller has morphed into something that you want to use and something that you like, that fits your gaming style, which is something a lot of gamers want. I have to tell you that even though at that $149 price point, this thing really feels really good, and I've really enjoyed just the process using it. Now, this is an app that accompanies the use of the controller, which allows you to name your controller. So you can go ahead and first of all name the controller, especially if you want to get a couple of these Elite controllers, maybe one so a friend can use when they come over. But you can actually name your controller and set that up. So I decided to go with Thunder Elite 1. Again, I do that all the time. I call everything Thunder something. It's terrible, I know, but that was the choice for my controller naming. But the app also lets you do more than just name the controller, which I'm doing here. You can go in and configure a lot of things in the controller, the button placements and things like that. You got your configuration slots 1 and 2, which you can actually switch between. You can see some of this preset configuration where some other buttons are remapped to the paddles. You've also got new configurations you can set up. And then you also have configuration presets, which Microsoft has added for you. So there's button mapping, but we'll go back to that in a second. And let's check out some of the configuration presets. So they have for a couple of Microsoft games that Forza Manual with Clutch is there. There's the Gears of War Ultimate Edition alternate default. Halo 5 Guardians campaign, and so on and so forth. And I can imagine eventually developers also adding some of the presets in there for you, you know, maybe for an Assassin's Creed or, you know, Tomb Raider when that comes out. And then you can map the buttons and also the trigger vibrations and trigger settings. So we can go in and swap sticks. We can also invert your y-axis. We can invert your left axis on the controller. We can swap the triggers if we want to. We can go ahead and you know, reduce the brightness on the controller button if that needs to be done. We can also check out the vibration levels on each trigger, and it actually gives you the main vibration levels. You can actually customize that to your fit, so it doesn't feel too much for you or too little. You can do that with the left. You can also do that with the right, and this is all on the configuration one. So you can do that on each configuration preset that you want to actually have. You can also do the right stick, you know, default degree of latency. So between, you know, they have presets for default, delay, aggressive, instant, smooth, how well the right stick actually maneuvers around when you actually use it, or the left stick too. And basically use your D-pad to like analyze this and set it the way you want in the best way possible. I like the level of customization this app actually does for you, especially within your Xbox One. So this allows you to map this. Now I'm not sure if it has built-in memory, so if you're taking it to a friend's house and you take a controller, that will actually work. I'm hoping that's the case, but there's really no clear indication. So if somebody knows about this, let me know, because I didn't really experience that and I haven't taken my controller anywhere. But I do like that aspect of it. But you can actually set those things up, and you can rename it, those configurations, to what you want to do. You can copy the configurations if you need to, and you can actually set it up for what you want. So I have my configurations there for 1 and for 2. I can switch between those two configurations live there on screen. I can go back to my presets and I have the things I want. More options allows you to explore, you know, some of the intro on the app, as well as also renaming your controller. So overall, I absolutely love this controller. I think everything is spot on. My only gripe is that it doesn't have a built-in wireless battery. That's it. That's really the only thing I can complain about. But I will fully recommend this controller, and I like the fact it comes with a carrying case and all the accessories. So if you have any questions, any comments about the new Xbox One Elite wireless controller, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, do subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.